Let's roll. Now I say that, but at the same time, it's not like we can... Well... Let's roll, I say. When I say let's roll, I actually mean let's roll up a bunch of new characters. Technically, I could just go to the tavern. I could just go over there and recruit a handful of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed adventurers to descend into the dark depths. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to roll up a fresh new party that I was supposed to do off-stream. But never mind any of that. I'm still gonna do it. Yes, this is the roster. Well, where can I possibly see the location? In Maze, dead. Well, that would be here. Right here. In Maze, dead. Anyway, it's going to cost me quite a pretty penny to revive these people. Yeah, they're level 6 and 7. I'm going to be stuck with the new party for a while now, won't I? Alright, let's think about this for the briefest of additional bits. So humans get 15 additional points. Elves and dwarves get 13, gnomes get 12, and halflings get 11. However, they have certain starting stats. Alright, fine. How about I make a halfling thief? What's important for thieves? Agility and luck, I guess. So let's roll with a halfling. Invest in luck and agility. Bada bing, bada boom. Maximum luck, maximum agility. The only possible career, the one of a thief. Can I even make a samurai? I don't know. Confirm attributes. Choose a class. Not much of a choice here. Do I want a neutral or an evil thief? I'll have a neutral thief. Choose a portrait. Give me a halfling. You're the half. Have I chosen a male or a female halfling? Does it even matter? Wait, do you even... Hold on, do you choose that? I can't remember. Do you? I think you just choose the portrait. Yeah, I think you do. It's not like we need additional steps to character selection. We really don't. Okay, halfling 1. Oh boy, the toughest part, naming. I'm gonna call you V. Great, more characters. Alright, I have someone to open chests. I presumably could use 3 fighters or something. Can I actually make a samurai? A dwarven samurai? Is that even feasible? Let's see. To be a samurai, you need 5 points of strength, 4 intellect, 4 vitality, and 5 agility. That seems perfectly feasible. Why couldn't I have a samurai? Can you not have a dwarven samurai? Yeah, that seems eminently possible. Hold on, maybe you can only have a samurai in your second party because the requirements go down into the... Wait, what? Are these additional points I... Oh, these are additional points I need. Alright, how many points is that? 18. And how many do I have? 13. Well, it seems impossible, doesn't it? A gnome samurai? No. A human samurai? Most certainly not. Well, how do you make a samurai? Where do you get those extra points? Can you actually change your class at some point? I don't know. Do you get an advanced class? Okay, never mind that. Never mind that. Is there anything else I can get? I could hypothetically get a bishop. Yeah, I could. Okay, why not? I'm going to need someone with a high piety. So, not a human, basically. Possibly not a halfling. Okay, elf, dwarf, or gnome. Gnomes are pious and agile, probably from praying underground during earthquakes. Due to the ascetic traditions, they make excellent priests. I'm going to make this guy into a bishop. He can be a priest or a mage, but he needs more intellect to be a bishop. Okay, fine. 15, 14. Is that good enough, or should I go with an elf? I think an elf would do better. Better than a gnome barbarian? Yeah, I guess so. Why can I not make a samurai? That upsets me. Upsets me greatly. I presume you can take the characters you have and then change the class once they fulfill the criteria, but I haven't been introduced to that mechanic yet. Anyway, I think elves are better at everything. Yeah. Oh. It is a Japanese game. Anyway, you pick an elf, you want to make him into a bishop? Knock yourself out! Intellect at 16, piety at 17. Why would I roll with a gnome? It says that they make excellent priests and so on. Do they? Because once again, elves seem better at everything. I don't get it. It wasn't? I was pretty confident the Wizardry series was... Oh, okay, well, fair enough. It would make sense, I guess. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to make a gnome bishop. Gnome. Confirm attributes, make him into a gnome bishop. A good gnome bishop. What's the difference between a bishop and a priest? A bishop can cast mage spells and wizard spells. Mage spells and priest spells. A mage can only cast arcane spells or mage spells. A priest can only cast divine spells or priest spells. A bishop can cast both, but sucks at both. It's more versatile, however. Alright, what do I call this guy? It's gonna be Pious Pete, whatever. Mystic Theurge. If you say so. Okay, I have 2 characters over here. Well, 2 that are still alive. Okay. I need 1 more backliner, I don't know, a mage or a priest. Which spells do I even value? I could make a second bishop, no one's stopping me. I presumably want 3 additional fighters. Okay, let's roll with a dwarf, possibly? Yeah, dwarven fighter. A good dwarven fighter. I honestly don't know whether they are. They do look rather generic. It's perfectly possible. Is it? Not on my side, it doesn't appear to be. Can you seriously not hear me over the music, or am I just not close enough to the microphone? Because I think that might be more of an issue. I don't think I have the game turned down, so if I can hear it fine on my end, you should be able to hear it fine on your end. Hold on, let me check the mixer. Nah, I think it's fine. Alright, anyway. Dwarf. First dwarven fighter. Whatever. Second dwarven fighter. Give him maximum strength and some vitality. Fighter, good. Wolf. Female dwarves have no beards. That's perfectly fine. That's the way the male dwarves like them. I don't know, maybe they shave their beards. And a final, should I even make any... Are humans worth it? Is there a point in having any humans in my party? Whatever, fine. Human... Oh, the stats are so pathetic. Human fighter, a good human fighter called... Yes, Hume the Human. One more. Do I make an elven mage? Do I want a mage? Yeah, let's roll with an elven mage, why not? Cassia the Spellcaster. Alright, in order to gather my party, I need to visit the inn. Oh, sorry, I need to visit the tavern. Add to the party. Now let's reorganize these people. Who is who? It's Hume the Human Warrior, I presume. Does he have a backslash in his damn name? What have I done? He's got a backslash in his name. Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? He does! Can I rename him, or is he gonna be Hume backslash? Oh boy! Well... Edit character! Oh, thank goodness. I kinda like him being Hume backslash, but whatever. Wait! Edit character class! There we go! I've discovered how you do it! You go here, and you edit the class! That's it, you just change the class on the fly, brilliant! Oh, and they can presumably have more of these! So it's gonna say, oh, he's a good human, whatever the hell. Level 1 this, level 2 that. Excellent! Oh, phew! I'm glad I made Hume backslash. Okay. Gotta reposition these people. Who's the warrior? Fui Brian Hume. Glorious. Not as dignified as the last party, let me tell you that much. Cassia over here looking like a proper mage. And then there's Pete and V. Okay, we have a party, we have gathered it. Do I buy them a single helmet or something? Because there's not much more I can get. No, I can't even get a helmet, never mind. I have gathered my party, let's venture forth. Into the maze we go. Do we explore it to try to level up? Presumably. Actually, now, what spells do these people even have? What spells do you people have? Pete, what do you know? What do you know? He knows Halito and Catino. Glorious. What about you? Oh, Halito and Catino. Wait, what? Okay, so the bishop and the mage know the exact same spells, and V is a thief. She doesn't know squat. Good stuff. So we basically have no healing. That's glorious. That's not like we needed healing to begin with. We're in the maze. Do we retain the knowledge of the maze, the understanding from the last Doom? Yes, we do! I know where I am! Okay, we turn right, plop, 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 plop. You know what has occurred to me? You see all of these corpses littered around? These poor unfortunate souls? Yeah, these are probably the corpses of the fallen adventurers from back in the day. Anyway. Hold on, I pressed space to open the door and I couldn't open the door. Anyway, we're attacked by 4 rogues. They should be pushovers. Attack. You. Yeah, whatever. Feel free to set them ablaze. Set them ablaze! And you hide in the shadows. Fight! V hides in the shadows. Rogue misses. Hume over here hits the rogue. Rogue misses again. Haha, get hit, but do not get killed. Down goes the rogue. Down goes the rogue again. 1 rogue remains. Attack. Defend, defend, attack from the shadows, fight. Down goes the rogue! See, that was easy. That was all too simple. What do you get? What do you get? Do you get gold? You do get gold. Do you get a chest? Oh, you get a chest. Okay. Inspect the chest. There's no trap. Open the chest. Each party member receives 11 gold pieces. How marvelous. Now I press space and I do open the door. Peculiar. Okay. As I have said before, we're exploring. We are leveling these people up. As much as we can, anyway. Okay, fight, fight, fight! That's just two bubbly slimes. Defend, defend, hide in the shadows, fight. Oh, another chest. Inspect the chest. No trap. Open the chest. 20 gold pieces. Bada bing, bada boom. No items. Ever. Plop, 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 plop. Oh. No, wait. Open it all and encounter 5 kobolds. Yes. We kinda have to level these people up. I have to descend into the deep dark depths of level 3. I've surprised the monster. Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend. Hide in the shadows. I have to get them out. I'm not just gonna go down to level 3 with a level 1 party. That's suicide. Basically. Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend. Attack from the shadows, fight. These people are so much better than my last party. Maybe I should stick with them. Why do I need these losers back anyway? Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend. Hide in the shadows. I could just toggle fast combat, I guess. Do we get anything? We get the gold? No, we get another... Are we seriously just... Lucky! We're lucky! That's why we're getting chests. That's why we're getting the loot. Of course! You bump up the luck stat on people. You get chests more often. Why have I not thought of that? Of course! Okay, inspect the chest. A stunner trap. That traps us. 71% chance to disarm the stunner. Disarm the stunner. If disarm the stunner, we get gold. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? We get no items whatsoever. We kinda need items though. An encounter! 5 orcs. You know what? Fast combat. How do you do that? How do you do that? Toggle fast combat. Right alt. I wonder if you can actually swap out the bindings, because if I press left alt, that's... No, if I press right alt, that's gonna count as pressing control. Yeesh. Well, anyway. We're back here. Might as well open all the doors. Yes, indeed they are. We still haven't leveled up a single time, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, they're going to attack me. Sometimes they ambush me, and then they just run away, which is hilarious. Okay, maybe not that hilarious, but there is some amusement to be derived from their actions being so utterly irrational. An encounter for or just... Right alt is for fast combat, okay. I should rebind this. Ugh. There's gotta be a way to bind this, right? Other key bindings? No. Do I have to swap out the system language for this to work? Maybe that's it. Hold on. If I press right alt, will it work now? Okay, I guess this is the way it works. What if I just press left control? It does the exact same thing. Yeah. Okay, we get gold. We don't get a chest. That's fine. Humph. An encounter with 2 bubbly slimes. Just skip, just kill the slimes. Yay, victory! I don't even care if these guys die, they're level 1. I can re-recruit them at my leisure. Well, re-recruit equivalent people anyway. I discovered a new spot. Anyway. Fight! Hooray, we have defeated the orcs and there's nothing here. Do we get a chest? We don't get a chest. Hey, a secret passage! That leads to orcs hiding in a room. Victory has been achieved, we have defeated the orcs, yada yada yada. Each party member receives some gold pieces. How adorable. Okay, back. Humph, I keep bumping into walls because I don't care. Back. Unencountered for kobolds. Controls. Space. Ah, nasty wounds, but I guess I'll just have to accept. Oh, a chest. Inspect chest. There's nothing there. Open chest. 70 gold pieces. Level up. Haha. A secret passage, undead kobolds. Pete hasn't leveled up because he's a oh, sorry, he's a bishop. I'm sorry. That's inaccurate of me. Thankfully, they are all going to get healed as they level up. Know what? No, they're not. Never mind. Well, in a way they are, because then I'm gonna... Oh, that was a rather nasty skull. Well, I say skull. The guy's at 3 hit points. I think it's worse than that. Okay, you block. Attack, attack. You go ahead and cast Halito. You go ahead and also cast Halito. You hide in the shadows. Down that goes. Alright, we're heading back, leveling up and so on. Oh, a chest, never mind. Inspect the chest. What's in the There's nothing. Okay, V, open the chest. 60 gold pieces. Any items inside? No, never. Why would we get items inside? An encounter with 4 kobolds and 2 undead kobolds. Okay, that's a lot of kobolds. Dead or alive, you're going down. Defend, defend, hide in the shadows, fight. V hides in the shadows. Ah, misses the kobold. Kobold hits Hume. Fui is down to a single 3 hit point. Stop trying to attack the guy. Defend, attack, group 1. Attack, group 1. We could try to run. Ah, fine, run, run. Actually, I'll take all of this back. We don't need this fight. Run, 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 run. Fight, not exactly. We have succeeded in running away. Now, back to the entrance, or the exit for that matter. Up the steps and out the dungeon. Back into town. Into the inn to rest, level up and such. Level up the warrior. He gets 8 hit points and 3 attribute points. What do we want to give him? All the vitality he can get. V, level up. More vitality on V. Hume the human, you get a single point of vitality and a single attribute point. You suck because you're a human. Here's the bishop. Get more piety, bishop. Okay, 1 new attribute point to distribute. 1 point in piety. 4 hit points. 1 arcane spell point. And the Mogrev spell. This is gonna be a doozy. Cassia the spellcaster. 1 hit point, 3 attribute points. 2 new arcane spell points. Learns Mogrev and Dumapic. Excellent, we've just learned Dumapic. As we needed to. Do we have healing? I don't think we have healing, that kinda sucks. Okay. Here's V with maximum luck and agility. What do we even want on V? More strength to attack from the shadows more effectively. Let's have Fui rest. No. V rest. And have Hume rest. You know, we have a lot of gold, comparatively speaking. Might as well buy them better gear, might I not? What can I afford? I can't exactly afford a plate mail for anyone, but I could get the warrior's breastplates. -4 AC ain't too shabby. Okay, breastplate for you. Pay, equip. Breastplate for you, pay, equip. Hume, breastplate for you, pay, equip. There we go! It's gonna be harder to hit. Can't afford a helmet unless... we sell these chainmails and then go ahead and try to buy... a helmet for 1 guy. Excellent. Equip the helmet. Glorious. And now we're leaving, going back into the maze. Hold on, what spells do they know again? Who cares? Cassia the spellcaster knows Dumapic, the clarity spell. Yeah, the mapping spell. Mogrev is... right. -2 AC for the caster. Why would I ever use that? They're not gonna be the frontliners. This is pointless. I understand the necessity of... I understand that sometimes spellcasters might get targeted, the backliners might get targeted, but that happens so early. For the most part, it's just Halito and Catino. 3 points over here, 4 points over there. Yeesh, I shouldn't have gotten a bishop, should I have? Either way, they're level 2. So hooray for them, let's throw them a little party. Do we go down to level 2 with our level 2? We get attacked by all. Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend, hide in the shadows, fight. The other health bars, they all go down. The orcs are dead. Hooray, we are victorious. We receive some gold. Do we get an item or do we not get an item? We do get an item. There's a chest. Inspect the chest. What's in the chest? It's an exploding box! Okay, how about you disarm it? 73% chance. Fingers crossed! Exploding box. Disarmed! We get the gold and... we do not get any items whatsoever. Of course we don't. Plop, 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 plop. Down to level 2 we go. Spooky. Open it all. Get on the floor. Everybody to the dinosaur. Wait. This is the spiral, isn't it? The death spiral that leads us to level 3. It's not like we want to go to level 3. But what? We're gonna do it anyway? We've teleported. Level 1 priests. They give better loot. Hey, guys. Attack, attack, attack. Cast a spell. Do I want to cast a spell? Hold on. Seg action, quick select. Toggle enemy card, left alt. Oh! Well, that's rather handy. I'm glad I've discovered. I am learning so many things today. Look, this is the character card. You wanna check what you're actually facing? Here's the info. Group size, XP, everything we've learned. What resistance do they have? None! Well, in that case, how about we cast Catino on these guys? And Catino again, just for good measure. You hide in the shadows, fight! Priest falls asleep. Okay. Night. They've been slain. We get a chest. Inspect the chest. No traps though. Are you positive? Okay. Well, Fui, open the chest. 120 gold. Fui receives a staff. We should identify the staff. Never mind. We should equip the staff. We should just equip the staff. I'm not gonna go out and identify the staff. I don't have the time for that, okay? It's a staff. It hasn't been identified. Who cares? Give it to Cassia. Wait, why would I care? No one's gonna fight with the staff. Well, it could give better stats or something. Okay, the staff, the unidentified staff has been equipped. We're gonna get nickel and dimed by the shopkeeper. Because we want to identify the staff. Whatever. Who knows? Maybe it's a better staff than what we have. This makes me wonder, would it make sense to just go downstairs to level 3, as vulnerable as we are, as questionable of a situation as this is, and just try to recover the previous party? Because we could try to do that. Right here, right now, at Precious level 2. We could also not do that. And level up a bit more. Sounds dangerous considering we could just run away from any threats. Yeah, this sounds increasingly You know what? If these guys, if they die, they die. We're going down to level 3. Maybe my impatience will be the death of me. Who knows? Let's camp. 6 non-party characters are possible in this space. One or more of your characters are no longer in your... Hello there! One or more of your characters are no longer in your party, but still in the maze. You may choose Add to Party to re-add them to your party through the Party Options menu. If they are dead, paralyzed, or otherwise incapacitated, this is the only way to recover them. Okay. If they are still able-bodied, you may rejoin them as a separate party when choosing Enter Maze in Town. They're all dead. Add to party. Can I add them to party if my party is full? If one of your characters is no longer in the party but is still in the maze, you may choose Add to Party. If they are dead, paralyzed, or otherwise incapacitated, this is the only way to recover them. Okay, they're all dead, so this is the only way to recover them. I have to add them to the party. Can I just lug them around? 6 non-party characters are present within this space. What? Wait, hold on! Are you telling me that I can just descend to level 3 and right there at the entrance I get to pick all of these guys up? Party is full. You need to remove a character from the party for adding. But, what do you mean remove? Okay, Hume the Human, you're out. Okay. You know, this is... I'm effectively leaving this guy behind in the maze. I mean, I am. There are no two ways about this. That's literally what I'm doing. Okay, who do I want to pick up? Someone at level 6 rather than level 7, I guess, because that character is going to be cheaper to revive. Do I want Irei? What's what are the hit points? The maximum hit points, I mean. Dead, poisoned, in maze. Ugh. So even after revival... Hold on, these characters revive with a single hit point. This is bad. However, I hope the temple heals the poison before they revive the character. Otherwise, the character gets revived with poison, takes a single point of damage, and dies again. Wouldn't want that. Anyway, I need someone with a lot of hit points at a maximum. How many hit points does the Ray have? What is the maximum amount of hit points? Because I see in the level, what about the number of hit points? Okay, this is the level of hit points, of course. 45. Krur, 57. Good stuff. 71. But Timmy is level 7. He's going to be difficult to revive. Can you revive the priest? These people are dead. Okay? I don't have resurrection as a spell. I need to hold them to the temple and pay to have them resurrected. It's rough. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Ray. I could haul more of them out, but I think this is the best I can do for now. I'm not sure if I can even afford to resurrect one level 6 person. Available party options, return to town. We can't exactly return to town. Okay, we're heading back. All you need to do is to be able to descend to the level where people have died. You don't need to go any further, but you need to go through every single level before that. So you need to be able to cross level 2 if you want to recover characters from level 3, which makes sense. It's not particularly onerous. You don't have to be able to best level 3 to any extent to recover characters from level 3. You just go down the stairs. Could I have just used the elevator? Gas clouds! Can I deal with them? I'll try. I don't run away immediately. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Actually, show me the... These are the health bars. How do I toggle the card? Toggle enemy card. Left alt. Gas cloud, elemental. We don't know these guys. Okay. Inspect. Inspect. And the Ray's dead. Okay. Fight. We haven't learned anything new about the gas clouds. They cast Calito. Fui has been hit for a single hit point. Pathetic! Fight the gas! Attack, attack, attack! Learn about gas! Learn about gas fight! Misses the gas cloud. Fails to learn anything new. The gas cloud casts Calito. I don't care. The gas cloud has been slain. We haven't learned anything new about the gas. Damn it! Any stuff? We get the gold and we do not get a chest. Figures. When do we ever get a chest? Hold on. How do I get out of here? That was down. Through here and up. No! 2 gas clouds! The dungeon is filled with gas. Attack, attack, attack. This rescue mission is gonna take a while. Inspect, inspect, fight. Yay! We have gotten rid of the gas. Okay, for killing, they get experience. Glorious. And they head upstairs. And now we are back to level 1. We go down here. I think I'll start using the elevator soon enough. There's a reason for its existence, and I believe if you descend... via the elevator, you can also presumably just pick up your party. So that's the fastest way to recover them. Alright. Plenty of people have leveled up. Hooray for them. Pete, unfortunately, is a slow learner, so... So sucks to be him. Oh, wait, that's Pete the Priest! Which is hilarious considering the fact that he's a frontliner now. Well, that's okay. Here's Irray the warrior. Do I have the money to resurrect? Let's go to the temple. How much? 1,500 gold pieces? I don't have that kind of money. In principle, now hear me out, okay? Hear me out. When you recruit a level 1 character, or indeed get a level 1 character from the tavern, you get them for free, right? You don't have to pay for that. And when you get a level 1 character, they get some gear on them, naturally, don't they? And when you go to the store to bolt axe whatever, you can sell that gear, can't you? So hypothetically, I could just recruit people, sell their stuff, ditch them, recruit more people, sell their stuff again, ditch them again, and make enough money to recruit the characters, well, to resurrect the characters I want to resurrected, right? It's perfectly feasible to do that, isn't it? Just pick them up, rob them, ditch them, then take the money you get from selling their equipment. Abusive, maybe, but at the same time, I need a decent bit of money. I need basically 5 times the money I have to be able to resurrect a single person. What are we gonna do? Run around with all of these people and just collect money? Yeah, I guess we are. And next time I just need to make sure people don't die. Can I leave Irray behind? Is that something I can do? Inspect, delete a character. I don't think I'm interested in that. What? You can click on a dead character and select rest and recover? Yeah, rest in peace. The Adventurers Inn will not accept the dead. Well, I've tried. Nine hit points. 1 character point. What do I even want? Agility. V. 9 hit points, 1 character, fine. You get agility. You get agility. And you get agility. Cassia the spellcaster, the mage. 2 attribute points, 6 hit points, 2 new arcane spell points, and deal 2 ensopic spells. Get more luck. V with more strength and 1 more hit point. Glorious. Can I ditch the dead person? Can I leave Irray someplace? I don't want to lug around dead people through the maze. Listen, you can't have the characters that are dead rest at the inn, but you can put them up at the... You can shove those corpses into the tavern and it's fine. Okay, well, back into the maze we go to retrieve more corpses, and I'm gonna dump them in Gilgamesh's tavern. Let's do that. I knew it was a viable solution to our current predicament. Okay, well, into the maze we go. Would you like to rejoin a party currently in the maze? Yes, actually. Hold on, this is... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. By the way, yeah, Hume the Human. Dude! Meanwhile... Here's Hume the Human. Characters present. Well, what is this symbol? What is this even supposed to mean? I don't know. It's a bad sign, though. Does it mean anything? I don't like this. What is this? That's the loading symbol, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway. Select the character to upload character. No, I want the party options. Add to party. I want to add all of you to the party. Yes, okay. Corpses acquired. Okay. Listen, Hume the Human. You take the 5 corpses of my poor unfortunate party that I was negligent in handling last time. All of them are poisoned, by the way, except for Timmy the Human. And you're gonna take them back to town. Okay, okay. Onwards. Back up. We're gonna run away from everything. And I'm gonna dump the corpses in the tavern. Plop 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 plop. Ow. Bane? Can you revive them later? Sure! I'm gonna embalm them at the tavern, okay? I'm sure they're gonna keep. Sure, they'll be fine. How long could they have possibly been dead for? A couple of days at most? It's fine. They'll be just fine. They'll walk it off. Okay. Do I want to fight the masked man? I don't. I have one guy. Oh boy! Oh no. Please run away. I'm trying. I'm failing. Run. Come on. Failed to run away. Oh boy. Your entire party has been slaughtered. Well, this plan had a low probability of success anyway. Return to town. So, that was the fate of the party on the inside. Let's enter the go to Gilgamesh's town to party. I just want to pick... I have a party. They'll be just fine, just fine. I just need to reorder them. Okay. So we have V. We have V. And we have Pete. Good luck. Do I even identify the stupid staff? Fine, 5 gold pieces. Identify the staff. It's a staff. Thank you, shopkeep. Thank you. Weapon has not been identified. What do you mean has not been identified? What? It has been identified. The staff is a staff. I mean, I kind of knew the staff was a staff. Okay, okay. We have 5 people. We're going into the maze. Now I have to retrieve the corpses just from level 2. It's gonna be easier this time. This time shall be different. Classic corpse. Wait! Wait! They're dead on level 2, which means they're dead right here, right? At the entrance to level 2. Ha 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 ha. What? No, they're not. Okay, okay. Well, which means, by the way, that you have to find the corpses of the party. Which means that somehow the corpses of my original party have either been transported or did actually die at the exit. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's the minions of the Overlord actually working behind the scenes, dumping them at the entrance, or whether I got spun around so many times and teleported that I ended up at the entrance. But either way, I can't pick people up from here. I have to find them. Okay. I should be able to do that, right? It was... Oh, hey! We were right here. We were almost out. Excellent. 6 non-party characters are present in this space. Add to party. Add Krur. Glorious. Do I even want to resurrect this guy? It's gonna cost me, and there's basically no good coming out of that. Well, tell you what, Who do I leave behind? Wait, who's Fui again? Fui is a fighter. Well, why is he here? Fui, oh, right, V is a thief. Hold on. Confirm position, and then you go over here with V. Excellent. Do I leave someone behind? Is that wise? Okay, how about I leave V behind? And pick up another person. Ah, fine, let's pick up Hume. We're gonna resurrect him. Oh dear, this is getting complicated. We're turning around. We're leaving. Okay, I noticed basically like the damn back of my hand. I don't need the map. You go over here, down this corridor, down that corridor, and out! Okay, into the tavern we go. And we remove crew. Dump the corpse at the tavern. There you go, buddy. We go to the temple. Hey, can I resurrect Hume? Oh, this cost a pretty penny, but fine. Welcome back, you good-for-nothing guy. You've got a single hit point. Oh, well, how am I so... You know what? We're going to the end. Dude, heal. The old-fashioned way. Fui, also heal. Hume the human, change position. Right here, excellent. Okay. Hold on, I've left someone behind, haven't I? So, back at the maze, let's rejoin the out party of Bv, northeast of floor 2, and... Where am I? Okay, right here. Now, party options, add to the party all of the corpses. All the corpses have been added to the party, no people left behind. We now leave through here, up the steps. We're on level 1 now. Okay, onwards, down through the door, down the corridor. We're gonna be safe here. Down this corridor, and I have successfully retrieved all of the corpses from the maze. Okay, into the tavern, dump more corpses inside. Okay. So all of these people are in the tavern. Remove from party. Okay. Magnificent. So these guys are in the tavern, dead. I also have people who are in the tavern and alive. I'm going to recruit them. Well, sorry about that. I need a place to store these people. And, well, this is the best place I could find. They don't want them at the inn, but the tavern is fine. They're propped up against the wall or something. They're fine. I can't help it. I'm not gonna keep them in the damn maze. In the original version, back in the maze, they could get chewed on by rats and such, so no, we're not leaving them down there, okay? We have a brand spanking new party, emphasis on spanking over here, and I guess we will have to earn some money to resurrect these people one after another. I'm going to need 1,500 units of gold each. Well, let's make some money. Is Cassia the spellcaster? Fui is the bishop, I guess. Hume the human is a... Hold on, how is Fui... How does Fui have 27 hit points? Who are you? What are you doing in my kitchen? Fui is a fighter. Get out of here. Ah, because V is a thief. I shouldn't have... Okay, okay, you have 2 E's in your name, you're a warrior, okay? This should be a sort of a rule of thumb at this point. Fui, you're a warrior alongside V and Hume, the human. Hume, the human, of course, sucks because he's a human. He's only got 11 hit points. You gotta have dwarven warriors because they're sturdy. Look at this guy, 11 hit points compared to 27. Pathetic. Then again, he's level 2. Of course, he doesn't learn quickly enough because he's a stupid human. Now, human may complain about my anti-human agenda here, but I'm just stating facts. Do we go over the... No, let's not. Do we venture down to level 3 and risk death? Well, we could. Well, we could explore... First of all, we're gonna go down to level 2, at the very least. Explore a bit over there. See what I can see. See the sights, you know? Meet the denizens of this wonderful place. Still be unable to open the doors. For the most part. Ah, yes. Adventurer corpses. Classic. An encounter with bubbly slimes and creeping cruds. Attack the cruds. Now, Pete can... Actually, I don't think I should hold back as far as spellcasting is concerned. What can you cast? Not much. He's also level 2. These bishops, I swear. That's... What sort of a point is there in having bishops? He can't even heal anyone at this stage. Halito on group 1. You, V, hide in the shadows. Cassia the spellcaster. Please just cast what? Sopic spell, so pointless. -4 AC, that's cute and everything, but why? What's the point? Okay, let's cast Darkness on the creeping cruds. Fight! Also, let's display the card. Oh, they poison people. Oh, they poison people! Oh no! Creeping crud took 5 damage. Well, we need to dispatch it before it poisons my people, don't we? Oh, they're the backliners now. Well, I don't care about that. I'm gonna attack the backliner creeping crud anyway. It's suffering from a penalty of 2 AC. Cast a spell. Cast Halito at the stupid creeping crud in the back. You hide in the shadows and you cast... Oh, I don't know. Can you actually Catino the bubbly slimes? Well, I don't know, can you? You can scroll the combat log, that's amazing. Previous character. Show enemy card, but I want the other enemies. Can I... Is there no way for me to switch to the other enemy group so I can get info on them? You know what? Never mind. Fine. Cast, whatever. Just Halito on the creeping crowd. I desperately want it dead. Ow. Well, no ow, actually. We do not get hit. They keep on missing, which is brilliant. And down all of them go. Oh, we need to learn more about them. Fair enough. We get a chest, of course we do. This party is significantly more lucky. Inspect the chest. V, no trap. Open the chest. Fui. Any items? No! Who needs items? We're here now. Somewhat lost, I guess. No, this is the way back. This is fine. It's all fine. Nothing of interest, nothing of note in this room. What about this one? A friendly group of level 1 priests. Leave them in peace. We're not just going to attack everything that's in the dungeon. Because we don't want to be attacked in the dungeon for no good reason, do we? Ah yes, the bell doll. So one does not simply go through the bell doll. Sheesh, pretty much no encounters over here. How unfortunate. 7 creeping cruds. Okay, these people are about to get poisoned, I think. Attack, attack, attack. It's a huge group, so... Oh, no, hold on, we surprised them. Do we know everything there's to know about them? Yes, we do. They are immune to sleep and cold, and they poison people. Okay, well, in that case, parry. You hide in the shadows, and you, Cassia... Oh, do I have no more spell points than Pete? Pathetic. You cast a debuff, Dilto, on the entire group. Fight! Fails to hide. Dilto cast. Hit, but not kill. Poisoned! Great. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so Fui, V, and Huma all poisoned right now. Every last one of them. Hiding against these... Well, from these guys is also difficult. I should have Catinoed them. No, they're immune to sleep. That's pointless. Though taking poison damage, as one would expect. Attack from the shadows and cast Halito. Fight them! Misses the crowd. How unfortunate. Okay, 3 left. They take poison damage and they have been further repoisoned. Attack, attack, attack. They might just die. Oh, listen. The last thing I need is to be forced to effectively spend more money resurrecting the people from the second party than I'm earning by dungeon crawling. At that point, I'll just be sinking my costs. I'll keep recruiting parties to keep on resurrecting previous parties indefinitely. This is terrible. Hide in the shadows and cast Halito. I need healing spells. That's the long and short of it. I just need healing spells. I need a proper priest. Well, you know what? Maybe I should let my bishop over here die. Or maybe I just need more warriors. I don't know. Inspect the chest. V. What's in the chest? Well, we don't know what's in the chest, but we know that there are no traps here. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Good time was had by all. Just cast, Cassia. Cast... Do my pick. Spell points exhausted. Oh, just, they're gonna die. They're totally gonna die. There's basically nothing I can do. I can't stop it. Can't prevent it. Well, sorry about that, the human. You are going to perish. And there's basically nothing I can do about it. Yep, human's dead! Well, no kidding. Yep, wrong way. Sorry about that. Tiniest bit of meandering. Will do you no harm, will it? Oh, well, no, this is the bronze door. Sorry. Through here. Can we survive? We may survive. And another character is dead. Well. Heading back to level 1. It just goes to show, if you're gonna face enemies that dish out poison damage, it presumably would behoove you to either have a spell that gets rid of poison, or at least a healing spell, okay? Just common sense. How much to revive these morons? More than I can afford. Oh boy. Well then. Isn't that something? I'm honestly so heavily disappointed at this development. I'm not even... I desperately need to either recruit a proper priest or level up Pete over here, the bishop, so he can heal people or remove poison. This is not gonna fly. I think we're going to have to say goodbye to Pete if he doesn't know how to heal people, being a damn bishop. You know, being a bishop, you think he'd have lay on hands or something. We're going to the inn. We're in the inn. And he hasn't learned a single spell. You know, there's a reason for specialization. There's a very good reason indeed. Oh, but bishops are such a cool class. They can cast arcane spells, and they can cast cleric spells, divine spells. Yeah, great. Except in this game, as far as I understand it, you get additional spells, spell points randomly, and you learn additional spells randomly as well. So the odds bishops have of getting additional spells slots or points on one hand, and on the other, learning additional spells are slim. It sucks. I think you shouldn't start out with a level 1 bishop. It's just a poor idea overall. You can possibly take a priest you have and convert him to a bishop so he can learn mage spells, if that's the sort of thing you're after, but to just have a bishop, possibly, very poor idea. Ought not to be done. What am I even supposed to do here? Just level up his piety and intellect and hope for the best in the future? He's level 3 and he's largely useless. What am I gonna do? Keep him as a frontliner? Have him fight? He's got basically no strength. It's pointless. Oh, here's Hume. He has leveled up. Can I level this man up? You can level up the dead. You can't level up the dead. Never mind. I like V though. She's got stuff going for her. 6 more hit points. Yeah, V is awesome. You know what? Maybe I should just go down... Yeah, go down swinging. Logos, help me. I'm just gonna get a level 1 priest. That's just the way to go. Into the tavern, guys. We are getting rid of Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. You suck. He's in the tavern over here. The good bishop. He's just... useless. Okay. To the training grounds. Give me a priest. A proper priest. Okay. A gnome. With the most piety he can possibly have. And some intellect to boot. We are going to make this gnome a proper priest. A good gnome priest. Why not? Healy McHeelface. Why not? Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not going to confuse this character with any other character, that's for sure. And we are adding Healy McHeelface to my party. As you can clearly see, Healy McHeelface knows the healing spell. I know. The name doesn't even fit this little spot, but whatever, okay? He or she or whatever the hell is level 1 in a party that has people at level 4, okay? I'm struggling here, but this is the best I can do. This was the best I could come up with. Here I am, I'm wasting gold. I don't know, it might be those huge round eyes. And those massive lips. It's just this look of confusion on Healy's face. But that's okay. That's okay, okay? Healy over here is a brilliant priest. And by brilliant, I mean level 1. And by brilliant, I mean priest. Okay? At this point, being a priest is brilliant in its own right. We are going to heal these people by resting because I don't have the spell slots. Excellent. At full HP. Hume, the human over here is at level 2. I don't think it's even worth it to resurrect him. You know what? You know what we're going to do with Hume the human? We're gonna dump his corpse at the tavern. That's what we're gonna do. And in his stead, we are going to recruit a proper warrior. A warrior that may be level 1, but is a dwarf. Oh yeah, great. A level 1 character and a level... I don't know. Level 1 character, another level 1 character, 3 level 3 characters, and a level 4 thief. Brilliant. Anyway, we're going to recruit that character. And we're going to give that character all the... Vitality or strength? Vitality or strength? Both, actually. No, I need the hit points, okay? I need these people to be able to tank. So yeah, plenty of strength, but also vitality. Be a fighter. Be good. Okay. And I'm gonna make him... Actually, no. If you're a warrior, your name ends with 2 E's. Unless you're V, of course. So we have Fui, V... And this is the third one, so this is Tfi. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, into the tavern we go. Add Tfi to the party. Glorious, magnificent, excellent. Just switch positions, so Tfi takes place of V. Yeah, I know. I think Fui's beard is even better, but you know, what do I know? It's magnificent. And the mustache. He's just all hell. Okay, and now we have all the corpses unearthed. Now we go to the maze to earn money, essentially. That's what we're doing here. I think we'll have to venture over here and explore level 1 a bit more, because we just can't handle level 2. Not well enough. Hold on, I have a proper priest. I know how to deal with this situation. That's why you have priests, because stupid bishops can't even turn undead. Attack, attack, attack. Hide in the shadows. You, Cassia the spellcaster, can you have a gander at them, or do we know if... Have a gander at them, and you, Healing Mac Heelface, turn undead! Turn... Sorry, V. Turn on... What? Healing Mac Heelface, what the hell? Fails to dispel the undead kobolds. You suck! Well, key, shield, whatever it is, level 1, so... whatever. Inspect the enemy, Cassia the spellcaster. Turn undead! 4 damage, great. Fails to learn anything. No ability to turn undead. Ugh, okay, okay. Inspect the chest, V. No trap, okay. Fui, open the chest. Chest opened. 60 gold pieces. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Hold on, we need 1,500, right? That's how much we need. 1,500. And with each encounter, we're getting 60. Okay, so 1,500 goes into 60. How many times? We're gonna be here a bit. That is a valid that is... You know, you're just right. Yeah? I have these morons at level 4 and 3. By the time we get the requisite gold... That's actually a very obvious conclusion you have just drawn. Yeah, of course that's gonna happen. I won't be able to before I get the gold to resurrect one person, these guys are gonna be at level 10 or something. I mean, yeah, 10 encounters like that, what do I have? 600 gold. So I basically need about 30 to resurrect one person. And I have 6 people to resurrect. 100, what? It does, it genuinely does. Okay, well, I'm gonna level these people up then. Cause why the hell not? Okay, let's camp. Healy McHeal phase. Do your little thing. Do your little dance and heal V. Excellent, glorious, magnificent. Onwards. Ow. Sorry, I'm gonna keep bumping into walls because I just don't have the patience for this nonsense. Explore, explore, explore. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Just keep exploring. There's bound to be some slimes to fight or whatever the hell. Undead kobolds, anything. An encounter with kobolds and orcs. Attack the kobolds, attack the kobolds, attack the kobolds. Hide in the shadows. Cassia the spellcaster can't cast a spell because we've surprised them, right? Okay, defend and... defend. Kobold flees, of course it does. Kobold flees. Orc flees. Guys, I kinda... Yep, you have the right idea. You need to save the guy who heals people, because if he goes down, you can't heal people. You need to heal people who heal... Oh, by the way, 2 people have leveled up to 4 right the hell now. Should I head back? Yeah, I presumably should. So let's do just that. Yeah. Hell, I might even want to get a second priest. Hold on, what do I have? I have 3 warriors up front, which makes perfect logical sense. Then I have a thief to open chests. Yeah, that's very useful. The thief can also hide in the shadows and attack. That's a new feature, because otherwise the thieves are kind of useless. Then I have a mage and a priest. I want the mage to be able to cast all the spells to map the environment. That's very useful, it's crucial. And I want the priest to heal. So that's basically the party I run with. Anything else is just asking for trouble. I could have a priest frontliner, but then the priest can get hit. Then you have to invest in quite a few things on the priest. He's doing a lot of stuff. He's trying to protect himself, he's trying to heal people, turn undead, etc. And what do you have? A frontliner priest and a backliner priest, I guess. Hold on. You can have a warrior dip into the priest class and get the healing spell. He's not that much of a priest, but he has some classes in a couple of levels in priest while being a warrior for the most part. I could do that. Interesting. Should consider that possibility. Where do you even do that? At the tavern? At the training grounds, I think. Edit character. Can you swap out the classes on these people? See, Fui could be a priest if I give him a single additional point of piety. No. No. Listen, these are the classes you have at your disposal. You can have fighters, mages, priests, thieves, bishops, samurai, lords, and ninjas. If you want a paladin, that's more of a lord thing. However, that requires a lot in terms of stats. I don't even know what these guys do, for the most part. But I should presumably try to do something along those lines, because why the hell not? In which case, I might want to convert one of my fighters into a proper samurai. I don't think there's any upside in keeping a fighter just as a fighter. I'll have him level up a couple of times as a fighter, make him into a samurai. You can't be a samurai from right off the bat, but... Wait, I know! I think a lord gets access to priest spells. So that's probably the first thing I should do. I should try to give these guys the stats they need to become lords. So I have a frontline healer, Well, someone who dips into healing. They need more luck, agility, piety, and intellect. Yeah. That's gonna be somewhat rough. Okay, the first thing I presumably should invest in for this is agility. It's gonna take a while though. Should probably write down what sort of stats I need for this. Yeah, hold on. So, for a lord, I'm going to need intellect of 12. What else? Piety of 12. Agility of 14. And then luck of 15. Possibly some other things. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. It's gonna be a long journey. I think I can make these people into samurai much faster. So that's intellect on 13. And agility on 10. Alright. Anyway, let's level these guys up. I've learned so much today. Alright, I'm leveling up Fui. Well, vitality at a maximum, strength at a maximum. What do I get this guy? Well, depends on what I want. If I want Fui to be eligible to become a samurai, then I should focus on intellect and agility. Otherwise, intellect and agility as well, but also piety and luck. So we're going for agility first, then intellect. Yeah, I think I'll make all of these guys into samurai first, and if I manage to make them into lords, then so be it. 3 attribute points. 21 hit points! On level 4! Incredible. Agility it is. Never give these people luck, it's pointless. 41 hit points on V. Okay, and that's about it. That's about as much as we can do for now. So, into the maze we go. I really don't think I will be resurrecting anyone. Not anytime soon, I'm not. Listen, I am farming at this particular point. I am grinding out those levels, but there's a problem with that. This is a degenerated... This would be a degenerate strategy, except for one thing. These people get old. These people lose vim as they continue doing that. Now, it's not as bad right now, however... Yeah, don't let people die. Great advice, thanks. Anyway, these people keep on losing vim. Now, they mostly lose vim when they rest at the tavern. If I just heal them, they're gonna be fine. But they will keep on losing vim time and time again. So as much as it's awesome to level them up, as much as it's brilliant to have them gain all those levels and become more experienced, eventually they're just gonna die of natural causes. I don't think I can make them any younger. So if I just spend all of my time desperately farming golden levels, we're not going to make progress, and these people are gonna fail simply because I will have wasted time on that. So that's not the way to go either. It's rough. I'll have to find and strike some sort of a balance between these things. So it could be pretty nice to have people at a low level with excellent gear I have ground out with other characters. Yes, have one party grind for items and gold, and then another party inherit that and make use of it. Sort of a generational wealth thing. Just like in real life. Okay, hide in the shadows. What do we know about kobolds? Everything there is to know. Well, in that case, defend, and Kinimak heal phase, just defend. Fight! V hides in the shadows. Kobold flees, of course it does. Kobold flees! And 2 kobolds get killed. Yep. Do we get a chest? We get a chest. What's in the chest? I mean, is there a trap on the chest? Nope. Open the chest. 80 gold pieces. Ha 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 ha. I desperately need to level the priest up. Do we want to bump around things in the darkness? I don't... You know what? I think it's significantly safer to just go down to level 2 now that I have a silly priest. Or I could try to kill that difficult to kill ghost. That's a nice way to farm gold as well. Ooh, undead kobolds! That's a nice way to farm gold. Fight, fight, fight. Hide. Block. No, 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 no. Learn about the kobolds. And you, turn undead. Turn undead. 3 of them go down. Ha ha. Works some of the time. Experience. Are there any traps on the chest? No. Well, open the chest. 70 gold pieces. Cha-ching! Okay, how about we go up? And over here. Fall orcs. Falls. Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend, defend. I should have just used quick fire. Hulk flees, of course it does. But not before one of them gets killed. Inspect the chest. This party is so lucky. Poison needle! Not poison needle. Disarm the chest, V. Poison needle. Disarmed. Cassia, the spellcaster, has leveled up. How marvelous. I need to level up healing my heal face over here. An encounter with 3 bubbly slimes. Just blaze through it. Auto things, just automatically do things. Yeah, whatever, do the thing. Slice, slice, slice. Everything dies. The members receive gold. Why can I not turn around? I can turn around. Inside we go. Nothing of note. Through here. Just meander as much as you possibly can. Actually, now that I think about it, I could hypothetically fight that tough ghost, because the secret to that fight is to just debuff him. Yeah, and after I do that, the more I think about it, the more tempting it is. How do I even get to that stupid ghost? I need to get over here, but to be able to accomplish that, I think I go down this corridor and then I get teleported. Yeah, I think that's the way you do it. It's rough to a certain extent. Where are we? Over here. Okay, so we go back there. We might sustain some injuries, but it's gonna be worth it. A secret passage. And we're... Ah, damn it, I turned right again, of course. I always turn right, don't I? Five undead kobolds. This is the rough section of level 1, which is just fine. Attack, attack, attack. Hide in the shadows. Do we know... No, we don't know everything about them. Learn about them. And you, turn undead fight. Turn on... Turn on... Turn undead! There we go. Remains hidden. Go, let's go, let's go. Attack, attack, attack. Attack from the shadows. Learn about undead kobolds, turn undead. Fight. It's a level 1 priest. Just slaughtering these undead with turn undead. Whew. Uh-oh. Where am I? Oh, thank goodness. Which doll led to the... No, oh, come on, don't do this to me. Oh boy, yeah, this is a lot of fun. And we're out! This section is so annoying. I can't even remember where the stupid ghost is. I had a plan a long time ago. At this point, getting out of this section is going to be a challenge in and of itself. Which doll was it? This one? Probably not. This one? Oh no, this puts you on this stupid path, and the only way to get out is to go through the secret dolls. This is the one! Okay. Let's interact with this and try to kill the... I mean, it might be rough with my mage only at level 3. Hold on. Let's camp and see how many casts she has of the debuff. She's out of spell casts? Well, that's something I should have taken into That's something I did take into consideration, actually. So never mind any of that. I did not start... thankfully, I did not initiate hostilities before that. Okay. Okay. We're going to go down here. Then we're going to descend into darkness. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Which way is this? Am I facing up or down? Okay. So we go through here, I believe. No, no, no. This is not the right way. Ugh. Get attacked by 4 kobolds. Slay them. The kobolds flee. Rightfully so. Do we get any items out of the fight? I don't think so. Well, never mind. We get a smidgen of gold. It's the tiniest bits. Tiny little smattering. Through here, I think. Yes, down this path. Into the darkness we go. Open the doll, see the mage, and out you go. Okay, into the inn. And in the inn, we level up the mage. Giving the mage more luck? That's kind of pointless. Ah, why not? Maximum intellect, maximum luck. Actually, that's not the worst of ideas. Presumably, when leveling up, the mage has a chance to get spell points, has a chance to get better spells. Wait, did I just level up the spellcaster and receive absolutely no new spell points whatsoever? Well, that sucks. How random is this game? And what do I even do now? I have a warrior at level 1 and a healer at level 1. Granted, they are about to level up, but still, this is a rather disappointing development. Hold on, if I'm going to do this, as unseemly as this may seem, I might as well, you know, strip the previous adventurers of the stuff and equip it. They're not in need of it at all. They're dead. Okay, let's get rid of Tfee for the briefest of bits. So within the tavern, remove Tfee and add, say, Iray. Now, Iray. I said, damn it, okay. At the inn, Iray. Inspect character. Can you please... Listen, I think it's... You can take the stuff! Yes! You can steal their items! Fuck off. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, give the plate mail to Fwee. And the helmet, you should also give to Fwee. What do you have? You have a large shield. Equip the helmet. Oh, you do already have a helmet, it's just an... Okay, you give your helmet to... V, and V equips the helmet. V has a small short sword. Let's see. Can I take the breastplate of you, hand it to V? V cannot equip it. Healy, can Healy equip it? Healy can equip this. The chainmail is pointless. Give it to Iray. Iray is gonna give the antidote to Healy. Large shield, long sword, yeah, nothing fancy, I guess. Okay, that's progress, that's progress. Oh, remove Iray from the party. And add... a broken item, glorious. And add crew to the party. At which point, we're going to the inn. Hey, crew. How about... What can I even do with the broken item? I should presumably discard it. Should be discarded. Well, do I even want to discard useless junk? Yep, I probably ought to. I don't know, does it spark joy? V, you get this. And I also will give V a helmet? Oh, right, I don't have the final warrior. Well, I've left the final warrior behind. Someone else needs a helmet. Okay. We need 3 helmets. Makes sense. Can anyone and everyone wear a helmet? I can't remember. Can you wear a helmet? No, you cannot. Okay. Just checking. Breastplate, plate mail. Equip plate mail. Excellent. Sorry, fine. Krul is gonna keep it in his cold, dead hands. Quite literally, unfortunately. We can give this to Healy. Healy can actually equip the breastplate, unbelievably enough. Okay, back to the tavern. Krur, you're no use to me anymore. Do you people have any more good stuff? Uli over here with a small shield level. I mean, yeah, that's boring stuff, no. In town and okay, Atfi, I know, ye. Pete, an anointed mace, a small shield. Timmy over here with a plate mail. Look at Timmy over here with the plate mail. Yeesh. And the antidote. Oh, look, an Utlov with the Book of Badios. Okay, fine, we go to the inn. Who still needs up the plate mail? Do I have a spell plate mail? I can't remember because I know I have a warrior that I don't have on me, but I'm going to need his help. I have a spell breastplate. I guess I am gonna get a spell plate mail over here. And a spell helmet. I'm also gonna take the antidote, obviously. Discard, no thank you. Give it to Healing McKeelface. Spell helmet. Does anyone need a helmet? No, I don't think they need a helmet. Okay. Going back to the tavern. Tossing the corpse. Uninspected helmet. Did you see an unidentified helmet over there? Because I'm pretty confident there was no such thing over here. Okay. Without a mark means it's unequipped. It needs to have stars on both sides, and it would be called unidentified helmet. No, it didn't. Anyway, I can take Tvi. I can hypothetically recruit. Hold on, Hume has a level up available on him. I think there might be some value. Well, he's a human though. You know what? I know I'm not gonna have a filthy human. Pointless. I know he's effectively level 3, and here I have Tvi at level 1, but Tvi over here is a dwarf. So I'm gonna keep him. As silly as that may otherwise be. Okay. Okay, now, hold on. We go back to the inn. And in the inn, we take the plate mail off of V, give it to Tvi, equip it on Tvi, hand this to Cassia. Healing back Heelface has 2 breastplates. Who needs a breastplate? Can you equip? He can equip one of the breastplates. Fine. He can't equip 2, unfortunately. Cassia over here is a mage, so she's not equipping diddly squat. She's got 2 staves and a chainmail. Brilliant. V cannot equip a helmet. But the spell helmet can go to... Why is it not marking the proper item? Can go to Tvi. And Tvi can now equip the helmet. Okay. So we have Tvi with plate mail helmet. Tvi with plate mail helmet. Plate mail helmet and Tvi. Excellent. Armor class 1. With V over here, some useless junk to antidotes. If someone... This is against poison, right? Yes! Excellent! If someone gets poisoned, I have 2 antidotes. We are going to level 2 to fight slimes. That's gonna level these people up rather swiftly, isn't it? Hold on, what sort of spells do you have? Do you have the mapping spell? Yeah, the Duma pick. But I don't have something else entirely. The spell that turns the torch purple. Sell the spell items. No. Not yet. I've spent enough on juggling items as it is. They might come in handy, I guess, and it'll be a bit of gold. I'll deal with that later. For now, let's actually try to level these people up. That's the top priority. Okay, do we go down the spiral? At least level 3, so let's not for the briefest of bits. Let's... I don't know, go on a little adventure over here. A very tiny excuse for an adventure. Anything of note? No. Just a tiny room. Okay. 6 level-clad men and a mage. I think those are ninjas, but I can't be sure. Wait, this could kill us. So should we... No, those are just highwaymen. Highwaymen. We don't know what these guys do, actually. Tell you what, there's 6 of them. I think we should... Yeah, I think we should kill them. Yeah, no kidding. Attack the mage. Attack the mage. Attack the mage. Hide in the shadows. Inspect these guys, because you can't cast spells yet, apparently, since we've surprised them. Inspect the highwaymen. Inspect the highwaymen. Fight! The mage is dead! Excellent! No spells shall be cast. Spank the highwayman. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Attack from the shadows. Cast, I don't know. Some AoE would be nice. Okay, I don't know whether these guys are resistant to sleep. Seems like pretty much everyone these days is resistant to sleep. Even I feel resistant to sleep sometimes. Let's cast Catino on these guys. Healy McHeelface, what can you cast? Badios and Dios. And you have a single spell point available on... A single level 1 spell slot? I don't know what to refer to these things at this point. I think I'm just gonna have him identify these guys. Fight! Oh, some of them fell asleep. 3 of them are asleep. Nice night. Oh boy, 5 points of damage to Fui. Attack, attack, attack. Hide in the shadows. Cast Helito. Inspect. Fight. Oh, exposed. V gets hit. Oh boy, by trying to hide, V has exposed herself as just like a frontliner would. Unfortunate. Attack, attack, attack. Hide in the shadows. Halito these guys. And you inspect them. Fight. 1 dead. 1 smacked. And he flees. Aha! New details have been observed about these guys. That's a lot of experience on these guys. Yes, the level 1 guys have leveled up. Presumably, I should head back to town and level them up. But I'm going to be somewhat greedy. I'm going to wander around some more and try to level them up some more. Will that lead to the untimely demise? Hopefully not. Oh, no, 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 no! Do we run away? Because these are zombies. They can paralyze you, you know. I can take them on. I've got a priest. He can turn undead. Attack, attack, attack. No mouse over hints. Yeah. Hide. Cast. You can't have them fall asleep, I guess. What's the AC? Fall. Cast Dilto on them. And turn undead! Dilto cast plus 2 AC. Zombie misses, hide the shot. Turn undead! No one's been paralyzed. Yeah, thank goodness. Attack, attack, attack. Jeez. Cast Helito. Turn undead! Zombie kills. Zombie damage by a spell. All the zombies are dead! Ha! Told you. Told you we could do it. Zombies are a bit of a crapshoot. Quite a risk. You may slaughter them, or they may paralyze you. You never know. Yeah, whatever, due to a single mage with no Mage flees! Well, he was very brave for a split second. Inspect the chest. What do we have here? There's a trap! A blade trap! Disarm the trap. 80 gold. Ow. No, 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 no! Money! No! Listen, you don't understand. Money is vicious. Money shows no mercy. Money has AoE. I'm running away from money. Please don't hurt me, money. Run! Run! No! Stop it! Stop! Just run! Come on, guys! We need to escape the money! Can we actually escape money? Come on, run! 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 Effing run! We have escaped money! Is money waiting around the corner? I hope not. Okay, tell you what, I will actually head back up. And I will level the priest up and so on. We go through here. Ow. Hit the wall because why not? Head on right. Down this corridor. Ow. Down this path and up. Into the inn. 3 levels up. More strength, please. Oh, he has leveled up again. Okay. To become a samurai, he's going to need more agility. I'm working on it. Look at him go. He's level 3 now. I'm proud of him. Okay, here's healing my heal phase. Level up! 2 new attribute points to distribute. 1 more hit point, who cares? 3 new devout spell points. 3 tier 1 in particular. And he learns the Kalki, Milwa, and Porphic spells. Glorious. Let's give him more luck. That's what he's gonna need. He's leveled up to 3. Well, don't mind me. 3 new attribute points, 4 hit points, 2 new devout spell points for tier 2, and he has learned the Matu and Kalfo spells. Can't remember what these are actually, but I'll check up momentarily. Bada bing bada boom! Just like that, we have 2 level 4 warriors, 1 level 3 warrior, a level 4 thief, a level 4 mage, and a level 3 priest. And a decent chunk of change. That's the sort of money I'm not afraid of, because it's not trying to kill me. Okay. Tier 2 spells, we have the Matu spell, which is awesome, and the Kalfo spell, which, oh yeah, right, this just works against chests? Have I actually acquired this before? You know, I guess I could hypothetically do without a rogue. I could just open chests with the priest, although there are only so many spellcasts I have on the priest. Yeah, whatever. Well, either way, there's also the Matu spell, which is absolutely stunningly awesome. -2 AC on every single party member, putting my frontliners at -1. The odds of them getting hit are slim to none at that point. Now it's basically like 2 casts of the Kalki spell, but you get it in 1 single turn. For a tier 2 spell slot, but still, it's worthwhile. This Porphic works on the caster, so that's for the priest. If I want to make the priest a frontliner, which I can, but I do not want to. For the most part, I'm going to save the tier 1 spell stats for Dios, for the healing spell, because that's why I have the priest. The Milwa spell is also pretty tempting, but I prefer the upgraded Milwa you get, I think, on tier 3 or something. It's unfortunately not as much as I would have liked. Cassie over here is a huge disappointment with just these spells at a whopping level of 4. I think at this point in time, the next order of business is going to be descending down... Well, first of all, actually offloading the items I have. Selling all the useless junk I haven't acquired in the meantime, because there's a decent bit to spell and I'm going to get some gold out of it. Before Before these guys outpace other guys, I should review who I have and consider reviving in the future one person, possibly one person from the previous party to replace someone on the current party. It might still make sense. And after I'm done with that, juggling who I want on the party and who I do not want on the party, possibly I may want to include someone with a ludicrous, outstanding amount of hit points as a warrior or something like that. But the moment I figure that one out, I descend down into the depths and finally try to brave level 3. And once I get there, I do cast the Duma Pick spell to see what I have uncovered, to actually get proper information on what I have discovered on level 3, because it all looks the same. You just have these rooms and these corridors arranged in a grid, and I'm fairly confident you just get teleported around every single time you take the wrong turn. Or at least every so often. So I need to map that place out, see what on earth is going on. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.